married in October of 2009. I graduated from college, and while I was in college, I worked as a banquet manager at a country club, and we did a wedding like every weekend. And then my best friend worked as a bridal consultant at a local shop in Toledo. And when they needed extra help, I would go in and just help out here and there and answering calls and stuff like that. So that kind of rubbed off on me. But after I was married and I didn't have my wedding stuff anymore, I opened a shop. I call it bridal fever. It was just continuous, and I couldn't get rid of it. So I opened a shop instead. So I don't know. I've worked in the corporate world. I worked in downtown Cleveland, and I hated it. I hated the drive. I hated working and pushing papers, and I didn't have a personal connection with anybody, no clients or anything. So doing this has been really awesome. What attracted me to Medina was the quaint feel of it and the historic feel. Just the intimate feel of everything. So I really like the small town feel, but everything's here. I grew up in a dinky town where our local grocery store was a half hour away. So having a grocery store down the road, and if you need a new pair of jeans, you can go to Kohl's or something. Having the small town feel, but not living in a huge city. I really like that. And I just I love the space I'm in. I love this sense when people come up and they appreciate that I'm here, or they tell people about me. It just gives me a sense of pride. So, those are definitely key reasons why I stay in Medina, or here. So, people from all over the state, different states and stuff. So, it's bringing business to other stores possibly that people might not come here unless it was for the wedding dress. You know what I mean? Brides will travel an average of 2.5 hours to go find their wedding dress. So it's bringing people from out of town and bringing maybe some more business to the other local business. I saw it as a need, as something that would appease to the population, because there's only, if you look at the census within the last one that was done, not recently, but the one before that, there's technically only one categorized retail shop for females. So that was another push, is to bring something a little bit more to the table for Medina for retail shops, strictly for females. So a lot of people come in and feel like they're in New York City and Soho without being in New York City. So it's a modern sense to the historic part of Medina, with just the exposed bricks and everything, and it was 1,600 square foot. It's a very quaint place. With the modern dresses, as the backdrop here for prom. So that was a lot of fun. I did about 30 plus girls, which isn't too bad. And then bridal's been picking up too.